Today I'm making the best habanero sauce in the world. I'm starting with seeding 12 habanero peppers from my garden last summer. They're in the freezer and they're easy to chop and clean, frozen actually. And I'll be putting these in the blender with all the other ingredients I will show you. So I chopped up 12 of my habaneros, 13 for good measure, and I took out the seeds and the ribs so it's not incredibly hot. And I might add, I pre-washed the ball jars and lids so they're all soapy clean and hot and fresh and ready to go. And oh, by the way, this is the blender I repaired, one of my first Kafkuba videos. It's still going strong. So now I'm going to add 15 ounces of canned peaches in syrup. This is a 30-ounce can almost, so I'm just going to use half of this. Then I'll show you the rest of the ingredients. So I added half a can of peaches, 15 ounces, and what I'll do is I'll save the other half for another batch. So 15 ounces of canned peaches, 13 habaneros. I'm going to add a half cup each of dark molasses, yellow mustard, brown sugar, and vinegar, white vinegar. That's a half cup each. Oh, I take that back. Half cup of dark molasses, half cup of yellow mustard, half cup of light brown sugar, and a whole cup of white vinegar. Then I'll add that all in and blend it so I have room for the dry ingredients. Oh boy, that kind of squirted all over the place. Let me do this with two hands, but you get the idea. I'm combining all the wet ingredients. And just all that mustard and brown sugar and molasses, all that sweetness really cuts the hotness. Makes for a very tasty hot sauce. You can eat it on anything. Yeah, well, I'm dead in the water now because I was assured all the ingredients were in this house. But anyway, these are the dry spices. 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. That I had to grind in the grinder, which took me a half hour, which pissed me off. 1 tablespoon of ground cumin. And I went for the coriander, the ginger, and the allspice, and it's all missing from the household. A half teaspoon each. So let me keep searching for the dry ingredients, and we may have to forego the coriander, ginger, and allspice, but we'll see. So let's add the dry ingredients. I don't know. We may have to do without that other stuff, which is, I'm really irritated right now after all this, but maybe it won't make a difference. I'll mix it up and taste it. Well, it sure looks good. Let's give it a little taste. I mean, you can eat this stuff like candy. Let's try it. Woo! That is good. Ah. You know, the thing about habaneros is they're warm. It's a warm, hot pepper. I don't get the same reaction. They talk about Scoville units and habaneros being one of the hottest peppers, but I don't get that. I never get issues with an overbearing heat in my tongue, mouth, throat, or even the next morning when I pass a stool. It's a very comfortable warm for me, as opposed to jalapenos or chili peppers, which tend to really bite and tear your ass out. But anyway, this sauce is really tasty. You can eat it on chips. You can put it on burgers, hot dogs. I mean, I could eat it out of the spoon. It tastes so good. So I suggest you try it. And if you want me to repost the directions down below, I can do that later if I get enough views or anybody cares. So I'm gonna hang on and see if I just can't find these remaining ingredients, but they really don't impact the taste that much. The flavor is just as I remember. And then I'm gonna start jarring them if I can't find those ingredients as is. So that batch of ingredients made almost 3, I don't know what are those, pint jars. So I'll just put those right in the fridge. I don't jar them with the boiling method or anything like that. There's enough acid in there that'll last a few months at least, if it even lasts that long, because we go through it pretty quickly. I might even share some with the people at work or friends. So yeah, I got enough habaneros in there for at least 3 more batches, but we'll see if I ever. It's just a lot of work, but it's really tasty and worth it. So hope you enjoyed my habanero hot sauce. Please check out my other videos on my channel. I'm all over the map, guys. Thanks, bye.